All right, welcome everyone to Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Buddy Daddies, episode 2. All right.
It's an action show.
It's an action show. It doesn't pull its punches with regards to the fact that these two daddies kill people. They kill people.
It's going to be a whole mess for them to manage.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of mischief they have to keep hidden from the little one.
Yep.
And then they also have to learn how to work together in this whole mess. So,
right.
Yeah, we've got a recipe for a very funny comedic show, but also one that could get into some pretty good, heavy drama. So, I mean,
I'm here for it. Let's go.
That's a recipe of good stuff.
Right.
As far as we're concerned.
So the daycare needs you to pick her up because she's sick. All right.
Right.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
You guys need to communicate about, like, when you see something that might be a problem. You gotta, like, wait, what's more important here, our work or this kid? You know,
right.
It's like, well, I mean,
exactly. How do we manage the both of them?
Right. I'm just excited for her to, like, sit next to Ray and him to, like, teach her, like, very intense, like, turn-based strategy games.
Or he's just like, I'm gonna teach you how the different parts of a gun. You know,
there's no in between. We're either sitting on the couch playing video games,
disassembling and cleaning his gun, and she's like, "What you doing?" He's like, "Well,
I have a very intense airsoft hobby."
Exactly.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
So that's the other thing. Then she is not going to consider Ray her dad,
right? He's
but
just
she
Uncle
might
Ray.
Though. Like, if it's the whole thing of, like...
I think she will, eventually.
Can you guys both be my dad? Then he'd be like, yeah, that's actually...
Well, right, he's going to be like...
Because he did pick up the cat, remember? So
That's
Ray
true.
does have a heart. He does have maybe the desire for that, like, companionship. Like, that little bit of comforting, you know...
Right.
Someone else to look after,
I think a cat would generally be... still something that Ray would prefer vastly over a kid.
Yes, less noisy, more less work that he needs to do.
Exactly. A bit more of a synergistic temperament.
Right. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Ah! Oh, no! Huh.
I need to use
your
the
hand
bathroom.
out of your pants, man.
Yep.
Who are you?
Oh, no. Oh yeah, that spiral staircase. Oh my god. That spiral staircase is not safe for a kid.
No. I can't reach it. Oh no! Oops. Alright, OP time. Aww. I bring the chair.
Oh no! Does he just sleep in the tub? Oh, Papa Ray?
Uncle Ray? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Games? Mario Kart? French toast.
Nice.
Lovely stuff.
All right.
Wow. That is
fantastic.
That is amazing. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu.
この子はあなたの子です。あの時、あなたがお腹の子供ごと私、この子はあなたが育ててください。奥さんにばらされたくなかったら、これまでの養育費と慰謝料を支払って愛人の子ってことか。正規相手殺しちゃったよ。
Right.
俺たちの仕事いられてたよね。目の前でドンパチやっちゃったから。
Yeah, she sort of did.
Yeah, just a little.
警察に連れてくわけにもいかねえしな。母親のところに俺らが送り返すしかねえだろう。どこに住んでる？俺じゃわかんねえ。おい。
はい。
Yeah. なあ、
Far away!
Oh, and that syrup's getting all over her clothes.
I don't know!
Yeah.
Juice!
She's not gonna like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yes, yes.
All right. No, please.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Watch TV. Perfect.
All right, we have figured out parenting.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh God.
What is going to happen in their absence?
That's the first thing he's gonna ask.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. He's kind of their handler then. Okay.
Yeah.
それから急ぎの仕事なんだが
大丈夫だ
助かるよ
ところでキューちゃん昨日のターゲットさ子供とか
資料ではいなかったはずだけど
Yeah, no, don't think so.
あの顔に似合わず可愛い人形のプレゼント持ってたんだよねクリスマスだったじゃんないよな後味悪いの嫌なんだよね
リサーチミスの可能性もある調べておこう
Okay.
Right, so they didn't say
Right.
what happened. They both. Yeah.
キューちゃんには気づかれてねえよ
そうかないらっしゃいます
Who's this?
戻ってきたのか
Oh.
Oh shit.
しばらくこの町で仕事ができたら連絡をくれ。
分かった
Oki no Rio.
帰った
Oh no.
Is there a draft? Like a window's open or something? Oh,
He thinks it's been broken into.
right. No, this is just what it is to have a kid left alone.
Yeah.
ミリ
Yeah.
次はミリが鬼ね。
Oh!
弾入ってないよ。
Yeah.
この悪ガキが
留守番はないな。
Nope, can't do that. He's even getting the cat mouth now.
Yeah.
とは入江の豪邸に住む麻薬組織のボスだ他の組との抗争が絶えないらしい屋敷のセキュリティは相当厳重なようだまともな方法では内部に侵入邸宅の周囲の岸壁のせいで屋敷の中を覗き込むことは不可能
Okay. I appreciate that they're
正面突破で
counting for that.
できるかあんなこと目立ちすぎるなってキューちゃんに釘刺されたわ
Yeah, you put a little bit too much heat on yourselves. Yeah.
これ違う。
Oh.
ママのハンバーグと違う。
Oh, I don't like this one.
A5 ランクのミンチ肉にナツメグを使って肉汁たっぷり
It, I don't like
こだ
it.
わりの手作りハンバー
ママの方が美味しい。
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
ママ。
Okay, why would you put nutmeg in ground beef?
寂しくなってないかな。
Uh-huh.
おいほら
He's like, wait, where did she go?
さまざまな催しを開催しています。総務省によりますと、
かくれんぼうまいな。
こんなのかくれんぼじゃねえ陽動に振り回されてるだけじゃあその手があるか
A hamster wheel. No.
Yeah.
かくれんぼあり？ね
Inspired by that to
Oh,
use
nice.
her tactic to
Right.
make them all move in a way that they
Yeah.
want.
Cool.
That's fun.
Cool.
Okay, so he's going to come from the water, and then he's just going to be a security guard in the actual spot.
Right, or
So
someone to
else
check
will
up
see.
on the security system.
ミニモイクパパと一緒にお出かけする
No.
Nah.
どうするのこれ。
Just unlimited junk food.
Oh my god.
これだけあれば
No.
今度はおとなしくしてるだろう。
No.
餌で釣るとかペットの留守番。
Or trying to like give her a sedative that'll knock her out.
何が任せとけだ。
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
通報されるぞ。
どうかされました
Oh no.
いや、大丈夫っす。
Oh.
悪い予感がする。
No. Are they gonna give the idea of daycare?
I mean, they did it before, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see.
入り江の内側はあちこちに監視カメラが仕掛けられてターゲットは無防備だ、玄関側の逃げ道を塞いじまえばとするしかねえ。そこで出てきたボスを入り江の外で待ちしとめる。これなら大事にならずに済むってわけだ。よし。
So he'll start the chaos that moves things that way.
No.
イリ、おとなしくしてろって言って。なんだ？またか。
Oh my god.
我慢しろ。だからじっとしてる。
You could either take her out into the woods or
She's gonna come inside.
yeah.
防犯設備の点検です。先日の誤報、どうやらシステムの。
信号が。
いつもそうやって口説くんですか？
ああ。
すいません、冗談です。
よし、いいぞ。
あ、はーい。
Oh, it was in his hat. That's clever. So the metal
Nice.
detector didn't go over the hat, which was
Yeah.
where his stuff is, basically.
すいません、これこちらの認証コードの確認を。
Well,
礼に仕事ができるってとこ見せてやんぜ。
damn.
屋敷内から敵の攻撃を犠牲
Right, right, right. Which will help them
小心
leave.
者のボスは
Okay.
すぐに海岸の方へ逃げるって寸法。
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, you're staging an attack.
Yeah. That's gonna. Oh no.
ありがとうございます
And he's gonna be like, yeah, yeah.
間に合ってよかったな。
なんであいつが。
何してる。見張りは。
パパ何してるの？かくれんぼ
Oh my god.
どうしてる。
No. No.
Oh, he's not calling it in though.
Right, because he's thinking like, okay, this is just an like. Oh no.
It might still work.
Oh my god.
裏口へ回れ。
No.
Ah! Yep. Yep. Boom.
Yeah. Good thing you have a high caliber like weapon that can shoot a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait.
Jeez.
Okay.
最初からこうすれば。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Flashy as hell.
All right. Real cool. Oh
Ah!
my god.
What the hell was that?
また派手なことしやがって。
今日は殺してない。
お前のせいで計画が台無しだ。死んじまったらどうすんだ。心配させんじゃねえ。
I'm a teammate. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
二度と外で俺のことをパパって呼ぶな。
Oh.
いいな。
No.
Yeah.
No.
ミスったね。
分かってるよ。やべえな。
You're not dead.
早くどうにかしねえと。
It's Q.
やべ。
Yeah.
この案件にはもう関わらなくていい。こちらで始末はつけて。
Yeah. I've got somebody else.
愛人のところに子供が一人いたらしい。
Whoa.
Okay.
女の子だ。詳細は後ほど送る。
All right.
母親の居場所が分かった。
Okay.
これで厄介払いできるな。
Fun that they're addressing this so quickly. That means that there's going to be something that shifts the
Right.
shifts the decision from being a like, oh no, we have to keep
Right,
her.
like the mom dies too or something
or
like that.
or at the very least maybe they just see the situation that the mom is in and they're like, oh, like they have a conversation and she's like,
yeah.
well, you know, fuck that guy anyway, so I'd actually prefer if you guys raise her. Yeah.
Right, like the reason I needed the, child support and extra and stuff is because I'm financially in a really bad way.
Oh, this is a cute ED.
It is.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So we went and let the the problem escalates
Yep.
into total hijinks.
Exactly.
And I like that from the plot standpoint, this is still fixed because of Q hiring the other guy.
Right.
The Rio guy. Which, okay. Very glad that that's not going to like nullify the intensity of the story's action side of things by making it be such that, oh, the kid kind of botched everything, but it's all okay. You know, we can just hand wave it away. No, they needed to use the other guy,
Right.
and he could end up finding out potentially why it ended up being botched up or
Yeah,
something.
and I like that. So yeah, I like that they basically are making it so that this other guy, the reason why he's effectively the sort of personal antagonist kind of deal, is like he's a scary guy and all that, but more so it's that he is a threat to your guys' current job, right? Because
and it could get worse from there.
And it could get worse. And not that he would necessarily have some beef with you guys or whatever, but
Not
just the
now,
idea
no.
that you guys are not doing your jobs effectively
Right.
because of the fact that you have Miri and you're not properly taking care of Miri.
And by extension, that could affect Q, which could affect his livelihood
And
as
so
well.
I like that they specifically didn't tell Q anything, right? Because they're like, well,
we can't trust him entirely.
yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
They're like, no, we're not going to tell him what's going on. We're just going to ask, about like.
You probably wouldn't get any more jobs after that if he found out that you guys were
Right.
doing that. One.
Yeah, exactly. Well, certainly after how this one went, right? Where it's the.
Oh, certainly. This is one where I'm really glad Q doesn't seem to know exactly why this happened, but more
Right.
that like, no, it's a botched job. I get it. I had someone basically ready in the wings for this kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
because what I was thinking was
Yeah.
going to happen, since we're still in the flashback, right? We had the bit at the beginning within the daycare and everything, but we're not back to that point yet, right? Which I like. We're getting to see exactly how they deal with all the immediate aftermath of, oh God, we have a kid, right? And I was thinking that when the neighbor came along and and there was the whole thing of like, hey, don't get me evicted and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
That the neighbor would say something of like, oh, if you're having trouble, you guys need to just have her go to a daycare. Have you signed up with a daycare or something? And that would be like the segue.
Sure.
But we aren't to that point yet, so we're still in the basically origin
that's a good
story
point.
of the story, right?
And part of it is that they decide to keep the kid. And that's fun that the plot question of, okay, then why did you decide to keep the kid?
Right.
And part of that is going to be, well, they're going to meet mom. And mom is, in the OP. It very much seems like that was her,
Yeah.
at the club kind of singing there.
Right.
And given that she's like a solo performer and stuff as well, she's probably pretty secure in her job at that
Right,
spot.
so I wouldn't think, unless she has like some gambling problem or drug problem or something like that, that like
she
the
could-
finances would actually be an issue.
Right. It probably is more that if she wants to be able to probably have the freedom of being,
Sure. Yeah. An unwanted pregnancy on her end too.
right, right.
Yeah.
And it's that's just a lot of extra time and energy that I'm spending. And yeah, this guy fucked me up. He basically ruined everything by not just knocking me up, but then also abandoning me.
Right. And
After having the kid as well, it's like, wow.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what will be the reason or the circumstance that will make it so that, one, they keep Miri, but two, not only they just keep Miri, but like they wouldn't just be like, hey, well, if you aren't able to take care
Let's put her
of
up
Miri,
for adoption.
put her up for adoption or whatever.
Take her to an orphanage, yeah.
Right, like, you can handle that because she's your kid. It's not that complicated of a process, but like okay, we're actually going to take care of her.
We're going to have to get into their characters a little bit more with that, and that's something I'm really excited about because Kazuki has the guilt with regards to his kid. So that could just be applied directly into this situation here, but Rei also has to make the decision as well, and that's going to be fun to see them make that decision kind of together.
And we got to see from how they were handling Miri in this episode that both Rei and Kazuki do not want this kid.
They do not,
right?
no.
Like
so something dramatic is going to change.
Kazuki, brought her home and all that stuff, but like when it comes to actually taking care of her, he doesn't want to do that stuff. It's okay, I'll just give you a bunch of junk food and lock you in the apartment, right? And hopefully that'll keep you, you engaged, right? Long enough that you don't trash the whole place, right? I loved the joke of Rei thinking that someone had broken in, right? Because
he's like, mate, wait, I'm ready to kill. Like I'm going.
Exactly. We have an intruder, someone.
And it was so obvious, but the fact that
they're so
took it so seriously because this is their job.
This is their job, but this is so not something that they signed up for that they're not ready for any of it. They haven't
any of it.
No brain cells have been dedicated to thinking about what this means, right?
Nope.
So like that's the part that I really enjoy here, where it's we get to see the fish out of water story, right? And show them be forced to acclimate while at the same time resisting it with everything that they have.
Bro, you know what it is?
What?
This is the story of how she's going to melt their hearts. Because it's the thing of where he's going to abandon a kid that thinks he's her dad.
Sure. And maybe that's what we get, is we get the point where it's the they find the mom or whatever, right? And maybe they're even going to
maybe they do give her up, and it's Papa, no, Papa.
Yeah, and then maybe who knows? Maybe they do it as all right, cool. Clearly she's attached to you a bit, and I don't want her to know that her dad's dead.
Right.
So what we're going to
say
is mommy and daddy are separated.
Yes.
And you guys get her on weekends. Right. Or something like that. That would be hilarious.
Imagine though if it's even better than that. Let's run with this even more. We're gonna pretend the relationship kind of thing because Kazuki probably is gonna find her being hot. So that wasn't childcare.
Yeah.
That was actually her, and they take turns taking care of the kid.
Yeah, no, I like it, right? And then so you get a pretend relationship.
Yes.
For the sake of the kid, but then they actually maybe end up being into each other, right? And so then maybe something happens there or whatever. Okay,
who knows?
And then Rei's just the really awkward third wheel.
I mean, I think Rei wants to be as fourth or fifth wheel as possible.
Oh no,
so
I know. Yeah, he wants to be as far away from that.
As long as I'm not on the main two wheels, I'm fine with that.
Oh my god. Wait. Well, okay, it's buddy daddies, not mom and dad and uncle.
Right. So I think this will be maybe a temporary thing at best, or not at all.
But they could bring up the idea that it's Rei's
we'll pay you. We'll pay you to take care of.
Not just that, but
Oh,
fantastic. You guys are into each other. Great. Get him to stop crashing at my place,
Actually, that's a great point. The idea that we've seen now multiple things that show Kazuki tries to more wing things a little bit.
Yes.
His plans don't seem as well thought out.
Right. He brought her to his work.
Right. But the idea that he also might be literally in financial trouble because he's not taking the money fully from his cut
and he's
to
gambling,
end up enhancing his situation.
And he's gambling away.
the other part as
parts.
well.
Yeah.
So he actually is rooming with Rei.
Because he doesn't have the funds. Because
he doesn't have the funds.
It away.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he needs to also shape up from a responsible parent side of things as well.
On top of all the things that we saw being not responsible just in this episode with regards to looking after a kid.
Right. In that respect, that was where I was almost like, okay, I don't want them to make this the gimmick of the show. That they somehow stay irresponsible, and it's just hijinks,
Exactly.
and it works out
Well,
because
and
it must work out.
And that was why I was so glad when the neighbor appeared, even though it was just
Right.
for a little bit and there wasn't like permanent consequences from it.
Yeah.
Is that it's bringing up the idea of you can't just leave her at the house. To say
can't.
nothing of what she does herself, other people will notice and will like call CPS or something or whatever the Japan equivalent is, right? You know, where it's
Yeah,
like,
be like,
this is a problem.
This is child abuse.
Yeah,
We have
like-
a child that's under the age of like, being able to take care of itself. Like
Right,
a,
that's
a
just-
really young kid.
That's just being locked up inside, you know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
it's screaming.
yeah, exactly.
At the very least, get them evicted.
Right,
like,
because yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because let's be real, and they got into this a little bit, even though because Miri is that kind of like, hey Japan, go have kids. Isn't she so cute? You know, she's
also
that
a
kind of
little
like
shit, too.
mascot. Well, right, but she's a little shit in like the adorable kind of ways, but not in the. Not in, like when she doesn't like food that's given to her. Yeah, it's because it's soda water. Of course, she's not gonna like that.
Spicy. That's
right?
how kids
exactly.
react to it,
Yeah, but it's not the. You gave me food like when she said I liked Mama's Hamburg steak better. She said I liked hers better, and it's like, oh, I'm devastated because she's insulting my cooking. Not the throws it across the room. I won't eat this.
Right.
You know. Right. Like you know.
Right.
It,
She has the
Like,
the
she
4 or
hasn't thrown a
5-year-old
tantrum.
No.
You know?
She's kind of done the like.
Right,
I'm gonna
it's
go
the-
drag this chair over here.
right.
you know?
I'm going to be very cute while I'm upset, but not the like. You know.
I mean, she was screaming at the door because she was scared.
No, that's
not a tantrum. That's just realistic.
That's an understandable,
Yeah.
response, right?
Right.
You know,
She feels like, again, she's not a baby.
right.
Yeah. She's got logical reasoning somewhere in there.
But oh man, like I've seen the parents at the grocery stores where they have full on toddler, right? That's just screaming, and it's like they're like, I just why. Why won't you stop that, please? Right?
Yeah. For all intensive purposes, this is a well-mannered kid.
Exactly. Very well mannered.
Right. Not perfect, obviously.
Right.
Like I've seen more well-mannered kids than this at this age.
Sure, yeah.
But for the situation that she might have
Makes
been in,
this a fun, whimsical fantasy
Yeah.
rather than a nightmare.
right.
You know?
If anything, you can tell that the mom gave her energy.
Yeah.
And the kid, Miri picked that up. She
Yeah.
immediately started singing to mimic her mom in a way that
Right.
shows that the mom is present at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And probably does give that little bit of energy, but probably because her job is probably done at night, she probably puts the kid to bed
And then goes to
to
work.
work.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of time that you're awake.
Right. It's probably something where realistically, she probably has a sitter or something.
Or maybe she can't afford that though. Not many
Well,
people
yeah,
can.
maybe. But if she has the whole Miri situation fully covered, it's probably that she has help of some regard with Miri in like the morning time when she's like sleeping.
Again, I don't
right?
think that's an assumption we can make.
Yeah.
No, I think that's why she needs to hand them off. It's finances and time.
Sure.
You don't have like that is such a privileged thing nowadays to basically be like, oh, I have a
totally,
babysitter,
yes.
and even then it's like a
right. Like
a-
in most of the time in these sorts of
a kid
situations,
is already expensive enough.
No, right. It'd be
Especially
the-
raising them from the 0 to 5.
Yeah, it'd be the trying to get help from the grandparents kind of a thing, of like, hey, can you come watch her for a bit, or whatever. But like,
Right, and one half of your side of the family situation is not going to give you anything, so it's
Right.
got to be yours or nothing, and that's not always a guarantee either. So I can totally see why she's wanting to separate herself from the kid and stuff, but there was a very positive association that this kid had with the mom.
right. Yeah,
Which
positive
feels-
association with the mom, which might just be the, we're not going to go into deep-seated childhood trauma stuff in the show.
Yeah, the kid's too young.
Yeah,
to
and the kids,
understand any stuff like
right,
that.
that plus the kid's too young to fully understand what's going on. But we did still have the mom sending the kid by herself to the dad that she probably knows to some extent is not the most upstanding of people in society, to say nothing of the he abandoned you while you were pregnant and all that stuff, right?
Oh yeah, she abandoned the kid by sending them out on the train like this.
Exactly.
basically,
Like
yeah.
I could understand in a very safe, like place, city or environment
Japan is
or
safe.
country, right? Being like, oh, you're gonna go visit, your grandparents or something. This is the train, you know, whatever. That like that's still as an American that seems crazy to me, right? But I could see that being something maybe when it's the you know where they're going and that they will be, you know, accepted and they'll all right, they have a place that they are going.
And culturally it's easy to understand the hey, if you ever don't know where you're going, ask an adult nearby how to get to this place here. And there'll be like a written thing of like Tokyo, this place, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, oh, get on this train. Like, okay. And then they get on there like, what a interestingly fine thing. And then, now here we are.
Right.
But very, very interested in meeting the mom here. That's gonna be some fun drama.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.